Welcome to the Millennial Man Cave for the end of season extravaganza.
End of season. We're here.
We've done it. It's over.
Wow.
We've done it.
Over for a season anyway.
Over for now. Yeah. We've done 12 episodes and we're going to recap those. But I'll tell you what, it's been a bit strange the last month, Wibbles.
It has.
We've been missing somebody.
There's definitely a hole. There's a gap.
Don't know what the story is, but we have not heard from our genius AI producer, robot, digital cowboy friend, Slick Mick. He was getting weird towards the end. Don't know what the story is. I'm going to give the burger phone one more crack, Wibbles. I know we've been trying for about a month now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know what he's doing. So we'll give it a go. We'll see what happens here. All right,
he'll answer.
That's the number. Yeah, that's it. Here we go. No, nothing there. That's
the old dial tone.
Yeah, the dial tone. There's some weird noises going on there. I'm not sure what the story... I don't know. It's been about 4 weeks since we've heard from Slick Mick, but in his absence, we're still going to go ahead. We're going to soldier on.
We are indeed.
With the end of season extravaganza. And I want to recap our episodes, Wibbles. From episode 7 onwards. If you want to go back and look at any of these, feel free. The channel is brimming with material.
Brimming, that's the word.
That's brimming, not rimming.
Overflowing. Brimming, yes.
And if you want to see what we did on those in a short form, you can go to Mid-Season Madness and look at that. We're picking up where that left off, right?
Even if you didn't, still watch it, yeah.
Just do it. What's wrong with that? Do it. Let's talk about episode 7.
Oh, Regale Me.
Action figures, Tales of Turtles and Transformers. Remember that one?
Yes, I do.
What a banger. And in the intro, Slick Mick, in absentee, mentioned these bad boys.
What did he mention, Sean?
The Bubble-O Bill.
Oh,
Bubble-O Bill. We've got a whole box of them here. We'll be enjoying the Bubble-O Bills, I think, later on this evening. We went through the show's lineup. We did facts first, Toy Tales, and Blocktastic Facts. We had a whole bunch of, I can't remember what we talked about, probably G.I. Joes at some point, something like that. And Masters of the Universe, which we just saw at the cinemas. What do you think?
Wasn't too bad. It was better than I expected, to be honest.
I'm glad to hear you say
that.
Better
than expected.
I'm glad to hear you say that. We did our top 5. We did favourite toy lines and board games from yesteryear. Some cool board games in that amongst that mix. The deep dive, we had franchises, show bags, and oddities of the 90s toy market. If you recall, Wibbles, we went through some pretty interesting knockoff toys.
We did. Very interesting.
There's some weird ones. I remember Special Man.
Yeah, Special Man. It was one
of my favourites. Special Man. And we had... the Thomas the Tank Engine Voltron. That was
that's some good ones in there, wasn't there?
That's a good one. We did the top 10 highest toy selling lines of the 90s and of all time as well. In Versus, we did Kenner versus Mattel. And it was a tight one.
It was.
I can't remember who won, and we're not going to tell you who wins and results. Go watch them, you'll enjoy them. Tuck Shop Confectionery Part 3.
Always a big fan.
Yeah, loved it. And in our guest spot, we had our childhood stuffies, our friends who are here today. They are here today. We have Poppy and we have Sportsy. Look at them. They're here. They both made it.
As old as I am, 26. He's not 26. Looking at that. We'll
go with 26. There we go. Puppy and Sportsy were our guests, and we talked about stuffed toys in the guest segment. Story time, the rise and fall of World for Kids, Toys R Us, and we talked about Mr. Toy's Toy World and a big purple pantsless bear. He was in there as well. Rewind. Do you remember the Rewind? Toys. Video games on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
Tough game, not a great game.
No, not a bad movie with Robin Williams, but terrible game. Final thoughts. We got some fan art as well from an avid fan, and then we did a bonus rewind for episode 7, if you recall, Wibbles.
What a rewind it was! What a rewind it was!
You loved it.
Wow.
The amazing live sea monkeys.
Sea monkeys,
just a fucking banger,
wasn't it? What
beautiful stuff. What do we have in episode 8?
Episode 8 was PCs, open a window and dial up a net. You go back to that one. So in the intro, of course, we didn't have the Bubble-O Bills, but we had the Viennetta.
Here we have a Viennetta.
Cassie Peeper's back, ladies and gentlemen. Back to the
tiny.
90s, the tiny little Viennetta. They used to be 6 foot long and about a foot wide. I remember.
6 foot long.
Yeah. That's what they used to be like anyway back in the day.
Seemed that way, didn't it?
It did.
And now you look at them and it's like, wow, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, we went through the show with the Viennetta, the Facts First, Retro Tech Facts.
That's right.
The top 5 educational and reference CD-ROMs. Remember those? Blasts from the past? They were great.
How good was Dangerous Creatures?
Yeah, everyone had that.
Everyone
had it.
Oh man, so good.
So good. Deep dive from mobile phones to smartphones. That was a big transition, that period.
Yeah.
The old
3310.
Yeah, 3310 to the first smartphone. Wow, what a leap.
That was smart enough. They didn't need to get any better than that. That was fine. Yeah.
Top 10 influential PC games of the 90s and the Windows classics, of course.
Ski-free.
Versus Microsoft versus Apple. Huge.
What a rivalry.
Big contenders. What a
big rivalry.
Yep. Touch Shop. Ice cold classics.
Yeah, we talked about these in the Tuck Shop, I think, too, and a bunch of other cool stuff. Billabong's Paddle Pop line, Chad Kroger, same
guy.
dude.
The Paddle Pop line,
same guy.
Model, yeah. Anyway.
You've never seen them together, have you?
We haven't.
No.
Yeah, it's a bit like Batman and Bruce Wayne. Never
exactly.
together.
Clark Kent, Superman. Yeah. Same thing. Yeah.
Same thing. Yeah. The guest. Do you remember our guest and what he was involved with?
I do. It was Action Jackson, and I believe he was trying to set up a carnival of freaks.
He was.
At the, was it the Redlands Showgrounds?
Showgrounds, correct, he was.
And he was hunting something in the jungle.
The mighty Coolakumba.
Coolakumba.
Yeah, the mighty, yes.
That's what you do.
Have to get on him.
And then he played the very first Suss That Sound, too.
He did. He was all over it.
I think he flogged you.
Yeah,
he beat you?
Did. He probably
You don't win many.
No, I don't win many.
You've won one, I think, in total.
Yeah, I think so. And that was a gimme. Story time. Computers in Oz. The rise of the home computer in Australia. That was massive during the 90s.
Yep.
Rewind. What a game. Wow. Donald Trump's Real Estate Tycoon 2002.
A banger. You gave it like top marks.
Yeah, I loved it.
You loved it.
Fantastic game. Fantastic game. Final thoughts with Kevy's Can.
Oh, yes.
Rat Milk Smoothie, of course.
Yeah, he was bad.
Contributed to the show. And some more fan art, of course. And then in Rewind, do you remember Rewind? It was
the bonus Rewind,
It was the Desert Bus.
So
from,
good.
Sega CD, the 1994. What a game.
Go
check it out.
Yeah. If you haven't played it, then you've been living under a rock. Go and look at Desert Bus. Episode 9, Wibbles, we did All You Can Eat. This hut has a pizza in it. Yeah. And we started it off with us actually at Pizza Hut doing the All You Can Eat, which we love.
We do.
We love
pizza.
it.
We like the turtles.
And our intro segment was about hypercolour. And as you can see, Chris and I are wearing hypercolour. It's black and black. That's the colours. No, you can't get hypercolour unless it's vintage now, and it is expensive because I actually went looking.
I have no doubt, yeah.
And
I have no doubt.
I failed miserably.
Yeah.
It was not going to happen. No chance in hell.
It probably wouldn't even work now, being 40 years old.
We already,
stuff, right? Yeah,
we already established, I think, in the show that it's faulty stuff. Yeah. But anyway, facts first. We did fast food facts. We talked about all kinds of different food-based facts, I suppose. Top 5 crazy characters in kids' meal toys. We talked about the Kids Club from Hungry Jack's. We talked about Pizza Pete.
Pedo Pete.
Yeah,
that's in Pedo Pete.
And of course, all the Happy Meal stuff and all that sort of shit, which we loved growing up. And kids have it now, but it's not the same.
It's not the same.
And then in our top 5, in the deep dive, we went to the rise, fall, and resurgence of the buffet. That let us talk about Sizzler for the most part, right? And Lone Star and Valentine's.
I would like to see that like the Phoenix. I want to see it rise again. Sizzler.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. We were talking about that off camera before we started today. Yeah, it's good stuff. Top 10 pizza chains in Australia. Frogs, Hot Dots, Huts, and Capers. We covered them all, including Ribbits and that crazy frog thrashing about like a maniac out the front of the store. Good stuff.
Is he having a fit, Mommy? No, he's just doing his job.
He's just selling ribs and pizza. Don't ask questions, kids. Versus the fast food wars. We smashed that. We put every single big one against each other, and I think the winner was it a surprise? Not really, but you can see the competition if you go back and watch it. Tuck Shop deep fried faves. Hell yeah, deep fried faves. And then our guest was the one and only Mr. Hockey. Shout out to Mr. Hockey.
Right, the Hockey.
He's a very big man. He talked about pub classics, jam pizza. It's a thing, I fucking swear it. Frothy beverages. These beverages, they're frothy. And he also played Suss That Sound. I think that might have been the one you won. I think you might have thrown it. Not sure, can't remember now. If you want to find out, there is a playlist of Suss That Sound. Story time. How the King of Burgers got jacked. Burger King and Hungry Jack's. It's an interesting tale.
Australiana.
Final thoughts with I Am Barrandar, Kevy's Can, and Rat Milk Smoothie. They turned up again. And then we did a bonus rewind for Burger Time on the NES, which I didn't mind as an interesting platformer. I thought it was a pretty good game.
Burger Time for the NES.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Episode 10, we jumped into the films in Oz, cinema to VCR to TV, if you remember that. Intro, Space Food Sticks. I loved them.
They're gone.
Yeah.
Could not get them.
You weren't a fan, were you? You weren't a fan of the Space.
Oh, they're terrible. I hated them as a kid too. It's not one of those things that you just grow out of. I never grew into space food sticks. No, I'm never going to space.
You liked them or you didn't?
2023, they're gone. I had to actually go and ask somebody at the supermarket, and they said they don't sell them anymore.
Wow.
And they're like, how old are you? And I left in a hurry. Awkward. Very.
So, as I said, the intro was about our, I love the space food stick. You didn't, obviously.
No.
Facts first was the full-on film facts, run through some Aussie film facts.
That's right.
Top 5 millennial movies. There were some bangers through that. We went through our top 5.
We had a few rules as well.
We did.
We don't follow rules very well, do we, Wibbles?
Not particularly.
No, not very good at that.
Deep dive. We jumped into film formats and cinematic synergy.
We did.
That was interesting. Top favourite film franchises. There were some good ones through that.
Aliens, Star Wars, Jurassic Park. What a shock.
Did he win that, JP? I think he took out.
Maybe got in there. Not sure.
Yeah, he went through. Leading into our next one was the verses, of course.
Yes.
Spielberg versus Cameron.
Tight one.
They might have made it. A few of those movies in that top 10, perhaps.
They made a few good ones.
Yes. Tuck Shop, Movie Munchies, and Cinema Snacks. Well, speaking of that, we did that today, actually.
We did.
Sean mentioned.
We did, yeah.
Went and watched the new He-Man. Guest, Zeke the Movie Freak, and suss that sound.
He killed it.
He had a bit of knowledge of Zeke the Movie
He
Freak.
did. I think he might have got you on that suspect.
He knew his movie quiz. He knew his movie stuff.
He's pretty good.
In story time, Films and Oz, the history of Australian cinema. Rewind, Problem Child from 1990. Problem Child.
Yes.
Go and watch that.
We later learned there's sequels to that too. Would you believe?
Sequels.
Yeah.
Final thoughts with some repeat offenders, of course.
I'm sure Kevy's canned us.
Yeah, I think so.
I have no doubt.
I think so.
He's the biggest critic we've got.
Yeah. And then we had the deep dive VHS Inquest Rental Parks. That was great. I enjoyed that. I really loved that segment.
Yeah. There's some wild films in there.
There was some wild films in there. Movie posters from Garnet, remember those?
I do. I don't want to.
Jaws was good.
What about Mrs. Doubtfire with the broomstick through the eye of John Cena? Go and have a look at that video. It's a bonus video in the playlist. Go and see that and you'll see some wild...
Amazing movie posters.
Yeah, Jaws was good.
Not quite the same as what we had in Australia, but nonetheless,
they did their best. They painted them on burlap sacks. I don't know what to tell you about that, but
entertaining.
That. And what was the last one?
Versus was the Aussie theme park wars. Great.
So good.
So good.
So good. So good.
Love a good theme park.
Episode 11. This is where things got a little bit off the rails, I think, well, maybe for Slick Mick it seemed to be a little bit upsetting, but we had an episode planned out, Wibbles, didn't we, called Dino Art, Better Than the Renaissance, and we were planning on talking about dinosaurs, and specifically this book, When Dinosaurs Ruled the Earth, right?
Great book, amazing book.
One of the books that we grew up reading together as little kids. We loved it. We read this thing to death, right? But, to extinction perhaps. But when we started the episode, Slick Mick gave us a call on the burger phone and let us know that we've already got a show about dinosaurs called Dinostalgia with Mr. Sean, where I just regale the world with dinosaur tidbits. And he pretty much said, well, we've already done that, don't do it anymore. And then we turned it into the Jurassic Park special, which I thought was a banger. Some great cutscenes, Slick Mick's acting career. How good is he?
Launched.
Well, absolutely.
Stratosphere.
So good. And in that intro, we talked about troll dolls, and I could not get a troll doll. I found ones from the recent movie with what's his name? Your mate? JT. Yeah. Your mate. But yeah, I couldn't find one. Then we did the Facts First Jurassic Park Facts, whole bunch of cool Jurassic Park facts. Well, I think they're cool. Top 5 Jurassic Park film franchise. We ranked them. We actually did the top 7 because there's 7 films at the moment. I'm sure there'll be more. I think they've already locked in.
Number 1.
No, Jurassic Park 3. No. Deep dive. Fallen Kingdom. Jurassic Park. Merchandise and memorabilia in the deep dive. There was so much shit that came out, and it's mostly here in the man cave, and we talked about that. Top 10 was the top 10 dinosaurs of the franchise. We stuck mostly with JP1 and a few weird bits and pieces, some honourable mentions and a dishonourable mention. Go and have a look. The novel versus the film was our versus, and because we've listened to the audio book, we've read the book and watched the film. I think we were coming from a place of knowledge there, so that's a good one. Tuck Shop, Jurassic Park tie-ins and fun foods. It's all Jurassic Park.
All JP.
The guest was Jurassic J. It's Jazzy J. We just dressed him up like a Jurassic Park fan. Then he tells us he's never seen the film. So whatever.
Impossible.
He did well. He did well because he played Suss That Sound and he pipped you. He actually flogged you, I think, in that one. He did well. He got a few wrong, which I thought were obvious, but, you know, he came back strong at the end.
Come back.
Story time, Sam Neill, the New Zealand-Australian connection. Sam Neill, he's a Kiwi, but
He's an Aussie.
we'll claim him, right? Rewind,
Like
well,
Russell Crowe.
yeah. Rewind, Jurassic Park on Sega CD. It wasn't the worst thing we've played, but
Pretty
yeah.
tough. Pretty
It
tough.
wasn't, yeah.
Yeah.
It was one of those where the fuck do you go things. Which,
Where do you go?
You know.
What do you do?
Yeah, we had our final thoughts, Legacy of JP. We did a few bonus things. We published the Nostalgia scenes where Slick Mix acted out many of the scenes from Jurassic Park. I think that might be one of my favourite things, just in general.
Had a link.
I don't know if I feel like I'm kissing ass because he's AWOL. I don't know what's going on. But anywho, we did Dinosaur Sounds, sussed that sound as a bonus with Jazzy J, the Jurassic
From
J.
the movie, of course.
Yes, so we did the human sounds earlier in the show, then dinosaur sounds later in the show. And we did our own top 5 Jurassic Park scenes where we just ranked them and decided on which ones we liked the best.
Which led us to our final episode for the season, didn't it? Mr.
Season
Sean?
1's the last episode, crazy.
Episode 12 was Primetime, the TV shows of old. Very nostalgic about these. But you remember what we introed with? It was the Hubba Bubba bubble tape. The 200 metres of tape that you used to get in here and take you 6 weeks to chew through it. Remember?
Groovy Great.
Groovy Great.
Groovy
You
Great,
used to
we
leave
got.
it everywhere. Mum and Dad loved it.
In your hair.
Yeah, they'd find it everywhere.
Fucking
This shit,
everywhere.
Yeah. Facts First was fun-filled TV facts. Of course, there was a lot of great stuff to go through. Top 5 prime time classics.
Some good shows.
There were some great shows, great Aussie shows thrown in there. Deep dive was the Aussie TV culture. Good stuff.
I mean, that's the stuff we grew up with.
Yeah.
So if you're an international viewer,
You won't have a clue.
you won't know what we're talking about. But if you want to
doesn't
know,
matter.
you can just go back and watch episode
Yeah.
12. It's in there.
We did the top 10, the prime time icons, honourable mentions, of course.
It was basically just us talking about Friends, wasn't it?
Pretty much, I
Or
think.
Seinfeld.
So, yeah, Friends and Seinfeld.
That's right.
I think it was mostly
Oh,
Friends.
and Baywatch.
Oh, yeah, a bit of Baywatch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't
You
go
want to
past
talk about Baywatch. You love it.
Versus was the Late Show versus Fast Forward. 2 Aussie classics, comedy shows back
Yeah.
in the 90s.
Yep.
Huge.
There's a few honourable mentions in there too.
Few
actually.
there was. The Talk Shop, the Frozen TV delights.
Some putrid shit there.
Wasn't much chop, was it? Not much chop.
Mate, if you're going to have a chicken palmy that's frozen and it's come out in a tray,
How
yeah,
good. How
I
good.
don't know.
Jump on board.
Not sure.
Our guest for that episode was Woody, the top dog.
Local celebrity.
Woody, local celebrity.
He's
Hey,
known around locally.
These areas.
these parts.
These parts. Yeah, we'll stick with these parts.
He once sussed that sound.
He did. He once sussed that
You
sound.
don't win them.
He got lucky.
He did.
He got
It was
lucky.
commentators.
He got
Remember?
lucky.
Commentators. You did pretty good, but
He
it
got
was,
lucky.
Yeah, he got lucky.
And one of the all-time great story times, I believe.
Is it your favourite?
I think.
This one, and I think Big
I
Kev's your
think-
favourite
yeah,
from
I
the
think-
start, but this has got to be up there.
I think this has a special place in everybody's heart. I think the old Irwin.
Is that a pun?
No.
Oh,
You had to go there, didn't you?
We love him, so
You had to go there, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
Had to go there.
Yeah.
Oh, rewind. Newman, incredible opening theme song, and Cop Rock from
Cop
1990.
Rock.
How I didn't get a longer run, I don't know. Cop Rock, brilliant.
So good.
Wow.
I don't want to talk about it on here because I want
dear.
you need to watch it.
You have to watch it.
It's unbelievable.
And then on Rewind, Home Improvement on the SNES from 1994.
Oh yeah, that's right. We played that.
Garbage. Absolute garbage. Huh? Garbage.
I want to play Doom still. The Tim Allen Doom. That's my favourite game.
Then we wrapped it up with the top 10 iconic Australian TV shows.
Great shit there.
Great stuff. And
So
top
good.
5 Aussie game shows as bonus.
Yeah. And I think
Baby
Woody did
Burgers.
those with us. He did them with us
yeah.
as well. And that
Baby
sums
Burjo.
up. Well, that sums up our episodes.
Summed it
there
up.
we go. So we had
Nutshell.
12 episodes, and I thoroughly enjoyed it, Wibbles. I
Good
thought
fun.
that was
Great
good
fun.
stuff. We intentionally left things pretty high level because if season 2 comes about, we can get down into the nitty gritty of some of this stuff. So they were the episodes.
I feel we've been educational,
Wow.
teaching the young kids some stuff.
Nothing good.
Yeah.